Here's the tea. Do you guys remember that? Please tell me you remember that. That was such a moment in time. So everybody's most anticipated video of the year. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn's Library, and as you can see by the look on my face, I am fed up, okay? Let me tell you, I have not had a good day at work. I have not had a good week at work. I have not had a stunning new year. So I'm gonna make it everybody's problem, okay? And if you are any type of writer, please exit the stage to your left. Because I must apologize for the words that are coming out of my mouth. Welcome to the annual roast. Yes, I forgot now. So I made some vanilla black tea with hints of vanilla black tea. I don't know what they call it. And what the tea is that I am going to screen record my Goodreads and I'm going to put it here, and then I am going to talk junk about all of the books that I read in 2024. Yeah, I read 90 books and these are the ones that piss me the fuck off. And here we go. Okay, we are screen recording now. We are on Goodreads. The first book that I read 2024 was Heartstopper, okay? What I have to say about this one is that I don't have anything to say about this one, okay? It was just fine for me. The last installment better freaking slap. Alice Oseman does amazing work when they created Heartstopper. Okay, The Shining. The Shining has no rating from me. I will give it 4 stars. However, you know what? 4 stars is very light because whilst the book was written amazingly, as Stephen King, he do be writing, and it was very good. However, I just was taken out upon the 10 droppings of the N-word. Why are we doing that? Why? Don't even start writing in the comments. He does this to show that this is the bad character, blah blah. I get that. I know. I'm saying there are other ways that we can show that the character is bad. The writing retreat, I have mixed feelings about this book because I liked the villain. She was slay. Yes, well, yes, and I was on her side. However, a lot of stuff in this book didn't make sense. Hold on one second. I also brought my book journal so I can reflect on the times. A plug, if you guys are watching, you haven't watched my book journal flip through, I have a full flip through right here. You can watch it, period. Oh my god, one of the characters literally assaults the other characters and then makes it seem like it's the other character's fault and that the main character was crazy. Are you joking me? Why is this? I had a friend who really liked this book, and I'm just like, I can't see past stuff like that. I'm broken. I sound like a broken record. We get it. Jawbone, I did rate this 3 stars. However, it was not terrible to me. The only thing to me was that it was extremely confusing. It wasn't even confusing, okay? Because I understood what happened. I just didn't like the execution. It was giving constant monologue, and this is why I did not like the show. I'm just dragging everybody's favorites today, okay? I do apologize. Okay, you can like it. Midnight Mass? No. The same reason I didn't like Midnight Mass is the same reason I didn't like Jawbone. It was giving a whole bunch of monologues. You were just monologuing all the way through, and I'm like, girl, give me some action. Give me something. Please give me something. Satisfaction guaranteed. Satisfaction guaranteed. I was expecting to be an extremely, I wouldn't even say extremely, a super spicy read because the two main characters end up, there's a lot, but the two main characters end up running a sex shop together, and that just sounds like so much fun because you can get into some tomfoolery up in that sex shop, okay? And it's just like a fun, risque topic, not very spicy. There was like one scene, and then it was just kind of like dull. Dull is the word that I am looking for. However, it was a quick read. I think I read it in like what 2 days. So, good morning, Mayfly. We are talking about you today. So the tea with Mayfly is there's just some things in that book that I don't agree with, and I wish that the ending went into a different direction. Yes, it's just trauma. Like for me, it was just trauma. So that's why I gave it a 3 star. 3 star isn't terrible. It's whatever. Delicate Condition was so anticlimactic, and I did not like the end. The end, I was like, girl. So what are we doing here? Okay, it's a lot to do with the end. I guess that the book has to have a banging ending for me to like it. Looking Glass Sound. When somebody is I don't even know how to explain the reasons that I don't like this freaking book. Here's my thing about Looking Glass Sound. First of all, what was that book even about? For those of you who are going to say you didn't get it, I got it. I got it. The end was clear to me. Why? You're just gaslighting the reader the whole time. That really pissed me off because it's giving like I can't even say, but it's giving very much R.L. Stein, Goosebumps, false start, false, it's giving it's giving cheap. I can't even drag Frankenstein like I want to because this was iconic for the time. Frankenstein literally, Mary Shelley period slay go off Queen Batty. She literally kept a heart of her deceased lover, like the gothic vibes. I wish I was her. Okay, Frankenstein, I can't critique it. I can't, but I do want to say something so bad in its personal preference is why did he just jump into the and then they were like, okay. If you guys know, you know, Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein, it was giving. Okay, what is that girl doing? That girl in front of me. The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein, it was giving very dry, very much boring, very much about a man, okay? Like, we are supposed to be learning about Elizabeth Frankenstein's time in the Frankenstein verse, okay? And we didn't freaking get that. What we got was Elizabeth thinking about Victor the whole time. Oh, Victor this, Victor that, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about Victor, okay? This book is called Elizabeth. A Certain Hunger, she wanted to be Hannibal Lecter so bad. Like, and see, a lot of people say, oh, think about it this way. If she was a man, would you like this book? And I would say, absolutely freaking not, because I support women's wrongs. I never, ever will ever say that I support men's wrongs ever in my freaking life. Okay, what I do support is women's wrongs, and I don't support Dorothy because she was given no reason. Alice by Christina Henry. What the fuck was that? I went into this book expecting to be obsessed, to love it. Me, a fairy tale reloving gal. Fairy tale retelling loving gal. Okay, change my bio to that, slay. I wanted to love this book so bad. However, I went in and then it was very like Alice was talking like she was a 7-year-old girl when she was like 17, 18, maybe even 19. I don't know. But she was older. She was not a 7-year-old. She was giving 7-year-old the whole time. And then it was just weird because her and the Mad Hatter had a thing. And then that's not weird, okay? I feel like Alice and the Mad Hatter in another universe, if they were both of legal age, I feel like okay, like I can see that. Like Alice in Wonderland, Johnny Depp, and whatever you Mia, I don't know her last name, what you call it, version. I feel like yeah, I could see that happening because they have some sort of chemistry going on. Okay. I don't even know. I got so lost with what I was saying in the first place. What? Okay, yeah, and then it was a lot about human trafficking, and just didn't match. The vibes didn't match each other. It didn't go together. It was either like go there or don't go there, but the halfway point is just not working for me. The house across the lake. Don't don't ever talk to me ever again, Riley Sager. I know I just praised your name, but now I'm trashing your name because what was that? What was that? What was that? Yes, I'll read anything by him, but like, why are you doing this to me? Okay, I'm a Riley Sager defender. Like, why are you making me trash your name like this? That's not fair. So, the tea with this book is that stunning start, okay? I got kind of bored in the middle. So I called on my friend. I said, "Hey yo, homie, Slice, can you please spoil this book for me?" And then she did, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, "Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish the book because that's crazy." And then I finished the book and I was like, "How?" When I arrived at the castle, 3 stars is a lie. It should be 1 or 2. Because what was that book even about? Okay, this is a graphic novel by Emily Carroll. She wrote some Red Riding Hood thing, I believe. And that was good. I liked that one. However, this one is just like this wolf dog girl goes to a castle of a vampire and then has her titties out and gets in the bath, and then she they want to kill each other, and then the rest of the story was unclear. Don't don't ever piss me off the way Freedom McFadden pissed me off. Okay, I will probably fight you on sight. Okay, The Teacher by Freedom McFadden. If you want my full thoughts on this book, I will direct you to that video up there, because I made an entire rant review plot summary deep dive of The Teacher by Freedom McFadden, and how mad this book made me. Okay, this book is basically blaming a minor of everybody's problems is because of this girl's fault, and that's the tea on that. Okay, and the twist was just like, you're so wrong. You're so wrong for that. Why would you do that? Perfect Little Monsters is a 3 star because as soon as I finished reading it, I was like, I don't remember this. The Mindfuck series, Wake Up Mindfuck, we're talking about you. Everybody loved this. Everybody loves this, okay? I am not one of everybody, okay? Because why? Why? An FBI agent, a slay, a baddie. Lana is her name, first of all, amazing name. Why does she care what this secretary thinks about her? Okay, the secretary wants your mans, but who cares? You're literally a serial killer. Why are you so petty as to throw gum into her hair? Why are you so hung up on this man? You're literally a serial killer baddie who can do literally anything that she wants in the world, okay? It's just like that. The two do not make sense. Okay, she should have killed her instead of throwing gum in her hair. That was just stupid. And then also this book, I knew going in that it was poorly written. However, that's okay. I don't care if it's poorly written. Okay, as long as you get the point across, and as long as you give me an interesting story. However, the story was very interesting, and I thought that I was going to be obsessed with these books. However, I wasn't. I was not obsessed with these books. What did I do? I did read this for a failed 24-hour readathon. Okay, I don't remember why I failed this 24-hour readathon specifically. I do remember that I went to bed at 11 o'clock. Why would I do that? Okay, Delilah Green doesn't care. You're back on the roast again. You're back. Because the amount of people, Sapphic specifically, who love Delilah Green doesn't care. Please enlighten me. Please, 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 I beg. I read this book because I wanted to read the whole trilogy, and I did. I am happy that I did. I love the other two books. However, I think that do I love the other two books? Actually, I do. I like them to a certain point. I don't think I like Ashley Herring Blake's writing. Okay, I think that's my problem, and I might be the only person in the world who feels like this because. And also, I didn't like the two main characters, Claire and Delilah. They were both petty. Well, Claire wasn't petty. Delilah was so petty, and I didn't like her the way that everyone else likes her. I don't know. All Night Pharmacy, we were told as the audience that this girl cared about her sister so much. She was looking for her sister. She wanted to find her sister. Her sister, her sister, her sister, okay? That girl did not care about her sister at all. She said, oh, she's missing? Okay. Oh, I found her? Okay. Like, she was giving very much Chad from SNL. Horror movie, you made the roast. I do apologize. I liked this book until the end. I was like, what? Literally, what? That was my reaction after I read the book. And now, to be honest, I only remember the end. I don't remember the rest of the book, really. I should probably read that again, but... Oh my god. Oh my god, my inner goddess would not be happy that I put myself through this torture. That's actually hilarious, and you better be laughing right now. So, 50 Shades of Grey, 1, 2, and 3. Don't see. I'm surprised these are actually 2-stars and not 1. Okay, so I will be so honest with you. When I did my 24-hour readathon of the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy to celebrate 300 subscribers, a couple things. Number one, I was kind of sad that it didn't get that many views. because the second thing is, I think that I may have given myself some kind of brain damage or something from doing that, because that book took something from me that I can never get back, and I don't remember the person that I was before I read these books, and I long to be her again. The amount of times that Anastasia said, "Holy crap," literally drive me crazy. And then she would always say, "Oh, my inner goddess, blah blah blah. My inner goddess, my inner goddess smiled. My inner goddess patted myself on the back after I made that comment. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you, as a 23, are you 23? Anastasia, I don't remember how old you are. You're either 23, 26 or something like that. Why are you saying holy crap every other page? Holy shit. Holy crap. Holy cow. Guys, I'm not okay. Any man you made the roast. This is such a sensitive subject, and I feel really bad for not liking this book, honestly. Firestar's Quest. Okay, this is one. If you guys are unfamiliar with Warriors, this is one of those cat books that I've been obsessed with. Okay, Firestar's Quest. This book was Christian propaganda, as children's books tend to be sometimes, and that really sent me over the edge. That made me not want to pick up another one of these books. This is why I haven't finished the series. I'm being so for real. The cat. Also, Firestar. That name is a spoiler, a massive spoiler. I do apologize if you guys are reading the Warriors for the first time, whatever. But it's kind of obvious in the first book where we end up. I feel, at least. in this book, he had to go on a quest to fully become Firestar. And he was going door to door to find people to join this clan. Girl, it's giving join the church or you're going to go to hell. Because he was also trying to spread the message of, what do they call it? Star Clan. Okay, Star Clan is basically like the heavens and etc. Okay, this book is deep, or this series is deep. Okay, and he was trying to spread the message of Star Clan, and there was one point where I don't think he said this exactly, but I took it this way. Basically saying, you need to believe in Star Clan or you're going to hell. So I was like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about in that instance? I'm not even gonna get into the second Warriors arc. It's giving flop. The whole thing is floptagious. It could have been an email. It could have been anything but 6 fucking books. And these are children's books, mind you. So take that with a grain of salt because I'm an adult. Clown in a Cornfield. When are we getting the movie? That's my roast for that. Clown in a Cornfield 2. I don't remember why I rated that 3 stars. I'm Butcher and Blackbird. Oh my god, this book pissed me off. This book pissed me off because it had so much potential, okay? This is about 2 serial killers. 2 serial killers who have this competition to see who can kill this person. Whatever. Okay, slay. Slay, slay, slay. Slay the house boots. Okay? Nobody told me that this was more about them for the first half being serial killers, for the second half just fucking, okay? Why? Why can they be serial killers and then bang? And also, there was one part where the guy was like talking to another guy, beating the shit out of him and saying, "She's mine," and they weren't even an item. That gives me the major ick. She's not yours. She's literally herself. She's not an object. You don't possess her. Keep that for the spicy times. You guys know how I feel. You know how I feel. You're mine during spicy times of each other together. That's a slay. You're mine threatening somebody, or she's mine, or he's mine threatening someone else. That's not a slay. That's jealousy, and it's ugly. It's ugly to me. So Thirsty, we're talking about you. We are talking about you today, so Thirsty. This whole freaking book, okay? I was so excited to get Rachel Harrison's take on vampires because before this book and the previous book, I was shouting from the rooftops, Rachel Harrison is one of my favorite authors of all time. Rachel Harrison, you and I have a little bit of beef right now. I don't really trust you anymore. My heart is broken. Okay, your last 2 books for me were giving floptastic. I'm so sorry, but that's how I feel. This girl and her best friend go on a vacation because it's her birthday and she doesn't really want to celebrate her birthday. Meanwhile, the main character's boyfriend is constantly cheating on her. She allows it. Why? We find this out in like the first couple chapters, so it's not a spoiler. And like, why are you letting this man cheat on you? Like, that's not Clown in a Cornfield 3. What even happened in that book? There was so many characters. There were so many things that happened. What I liked the thing that people don't like is that one of the characters' sense of self is so warped and it's so different, and people said that she would never act like this. I think she would. I think the snap is my fave, and I wanted that. Only the rest of it, I was like, why are there so many characters? Why is all this stuff going on? it all ended up being connected, but it was just too much of a mess. Maybe this will be a better film, but I didn't like the split. I liked the story. And when I liked, okay, so there was like a plot line, a B plot line, and then they were like this. Okay, that didn't make sense probably to you. They were going together. Okay. Oh my god, dual POV. God dang. And it was pretty much split. I liked one plot line, didn't like the other. That's it. Sweet Pea. Oh my god. This is the worst book that I read this year. Sweet Pea. Because this book is about a serial killer. This girl is just killing people because why is she killing people? I don't know. I was loving this book when it first started. Yes, the main character was saying offensive things. She's literally a serial killer. So this is another one who hates their man because they're a cheater, but is still with them even though they have other options, okay? And I might spoil this book for you. Sweet Pea is also a show. I feel like it would translate better into a show, and they would need to change some plot lines because when I tell you, let me read you the summary that I have, okay? Rhiannon is literally the killer. She doesn't feel bad at all and craves more. Her family is haunted by a crime that happened in her childhood, and she kills disgusting people who assault her or offend her in some way. Okay, doesn't that sound like a slay? However, she hates her mans, and he literally is constantly cheating on her with her coworker named Lana. Okay, amazing name, but like, why are two flops? And then there's this 19-year-old kid who kid 19-year-old legal adult whatever. He joins their work, and then she bangs him and cheats on her boyfriend. Okay, she bangs him, and then she gets pregnant with his baby. And then the main character is so freaking annoying. She and her husband or not even husband, her boyfriend. She and her boyfriend were trying to get pregnant, okay? And then she fucks this guy named AJ and she gets pregnant with AJ's baby, okay? She, instead of just pretending that it's her husband's baby all along, she tells the 19-year-old that it's his baby. Of course he's gonna feel some type of way. This man had a heart. And you're gonna tell him that it's his baby? Like, why would you do that? You and your husband are already trying to get pregnant. Just pretend it's his baby. Are you dumb? And then, like, that part really set me off the most about this book because what kind of, like, I am so stuck on that. Like, what kind of sense does that make? You and your husband are already trying to get pregnant. You need to cover your tracks. Why are you going to tell him that? And now you have to kill him. Be so serious. Can you be any more messy? Like, you just don't think. You just don't think. And there was so much dick and cock talk, like, ew. And her motives were not clear. If you're like freaking out about having this baby, why didn't you just get an abortion? Like, why didn't you just get that? And, like, I understand, like, it's in your body, so you feel a different type of way. But the whole thing is, doesn't she not have morals? Or does she? I don't know. Can we be more clear about that, please? She called the baby the size of something like say let's pretend she called it pinto. She called it pinto or like bringing of rice or blah blah blah. I so badly wanted the baby to grow to a size of a pea and her to call the baby Sweet Pea because then that would be like a full circle moment because people call her Sweet Pea, she hates when people call her Sweet Pea, and then her calling the baby Sweet Pea, that would just be like that would be something beautiful, I feel. Also, the last person so the tagline for this book is the last person to call me Sweet Pea died. That's a fucking lie because the only person who called her Sweet Pea in this book didn't die. They were alive. Okay, so the next book on this list is Eclipse. And Eclipse, I do be having to drag you a little bit. It was giving very anticlimactic. It was giving boring. It was giving just we're sitting there and talking the whole time. However, I did really, really enjoy the backstory that we got of the vampires. Okay, that was the best part of the book, and that was only a good part of the book. And also, Edward in this book was giving very much Christian Grey. He was acting like Christian Grey, and I was like, I totally understand 50 Shades of Grey. After I read this book, I was like, that is Edward. That is Edward. That's him. Get him. If you want to know my full in-depth thoughts about Eclipse, might I direct your attention to this video right here. And then that's it, because that was the last book that I read was In the Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland, and that book was a slave for me, even though I didn't rate it on Goodreads. So that is all of the books that I have to talk junk about. If you made it this far, I would please, please, please love it if you would let me know by leaving the fire emoji. Okay, it's tradition. It's tradition to leave the fire emoji on a roast. Okay, we love to see it. And if you have made it this far and have not subscribed, please, please, please make sure that you subscribe. Okay, please subscribe. I am. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. And I'm gonna say, if you didn't like this video, it's okay. You can give it a dislike. I won't be mad at you. I won't be mad at you. If you have read any of these books, let me know. If I dragged your fave, please let me know. But you guys knew the risk. You were clicking on a roast. You knew the risk that your favorite book may or may not be dragged. You did that to yourself. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe if you want to check on your girl, you could say, "Hey girl, how you doing?" And I'll tell you that I'm doing fine, probably. Oh my god. Okay, bye.